Central European Time, used in most parts of the European Union, is a standard time which is 1 hour ahead of Coordinated Universal Time. The time offset from UTC can be written as plus 100. The same standard time, UTC plus 100, is also known as Middle European Time and under other names like Berlin Time, Romance Standard Time, Paris Time or Rome Time. The 15th meridian east is the central axis for UTC plus 100 in the world system of time zones. As of 2011, all member states of the European Union observe summer time. Those that use CET during the winter use Central European Summer Time in summer. Usage in Europe 1890, the areas of current Croatia start using CET. The areas of current Hungary start using CET. 1891, the areas of current Czech Republic start using CET. The 1st of April 1893, the German Empire unified its time zones to use CET. Italy, Malta use CET. The areas of current Austria start using CET. 1894, Switzerland switches from UTC plus 030 to CET. Liechtenstein introduces CET. Denmark adopts CET. 1895, Norway adopts CET. 1900, Sweden adopts CET. 1904, Luxembourg introduces CET, but leaves 1918. 1914, Albania. 1914 to 1918, during World War I, CET was implemented in all German-occupied territories. 1920, Lithuania adopts CET, but rescinds in 1940. 1922, Poland adopts CET. 1940, under German occupation, the Netherlands was switched from UTC plus 020 to CET. Belgium was switched from UTC plus 000. Luxembourg was switched from UTC plus 000. France, which had adopted Paris time on 14 March 1891 and Greenwich Mean Time on 9 March 1911, was switched to CET. After World War II, Monaco, Spain, Andorra and Gibraltar implemented CET. Portugal used CET in the years 1966 to 1976 and 1992 to 1996. United Kingdom, the time around the world is based on Universal Coordinated Time, which is roughly synonymous with Greenwich Mean Time. From late March to late October, clocks in the United Kingdom are put forward by 1 hour for British Summer Time. Since 1997, most of the European Union aligned with the British standards for BST. Central European Time is thus always 1 hour ahead of British time. In 1968 there was a 3-year experiment called British Standard Time, when the UK and Ireland experimentally employed British Summer Time all year round. Clocks were put forward in March 1968 and not put back until October 1971. Central European Time is sometimes referred to as Continental Time in the UK. Other countries, for other countries, see UTC plus 100. Discrepancies between official CET and geographical CET, legal, political and economic, as well as physical or geographical criteria are used in the drawing of time zones, so official time zones rarely adhere to meridian lines. The CET time zone, were it drawn by purely geographical terms, would consist of exactly the area between meridians 7 degrees 30' E and 22 degrees 30' E. As a result, there are European locales that, despite lying in an area with a physical UTC plus 1 time, actually use another time zone. Conversely, there are European areas that have gone for UTC plus 1, even though their physical time zone is UTC, UTC minus 1, or UTC plus 2. On the other hand, the people in Spain still have all work and meal hours 1 hour later than France and Germany, even if they have the same time zone. Following is a list of such incongruences. Historically, Gibraltar maintained UTC+1 all year until the opening of the land frontier with Spain in 1982, when it followed its neighbour and introduced CEST. Areas located within UTC+1 longitudes using other time zones. These areas are located between 7 degrees 30 E and 22 degrees 30 E. Areas using UTC+2, the westernmost parts of the Bulgarian provinces of Aden and Küstendil, the westernmost part of Romania, including most of the area of the counties of Kara, Severin, Timiș, Arad, and Bihor, as well as the westernmost tips of the counties of Metintai and Satu Mare, the westernmost tip of Ukraine, near the border with Hungary and Slovakia, at the Ukrainian Transcarpathian Oblast, essentially comprising the city of Uzhhorod and its environs. Western Lithuania, including the cities of Klaipėda, Tauragė, and Telšiai. Western Latvia, including the cities of Liepāja and Ventspils. The westernmost parts of the Estonian islands of Saaremaa and Hiiumaa, including the capital of the Saare County, Kuressaare. The southwestern coast of Finland, including the city of Turku, also the Åland Islands. The Åland Islands are the westernmost locale applying EET in the whole of Europe. The northwesternmost part of Finland, including Kilpis, Java and Kari-Savanta. The Russian exclave of Kaliningrad Oblast, excluding however its easternmost slice. Areas located outside UTC+1 longitudes using UTC+1 time. These areas are located west of 7 degrees 30 E or east of 22 degrees 30 E. Areas between 22 degrees 30 W and 7 degrees 30 W. The westernmost part of mainland Spain, Cape Finisterre and nearby points in Galicia, at 9 degrees 18 W, are the westernmost places where CET is applied. The Norwegian island of Jan Mayen lies entirely within this area and extends nearly as far west as Cape Finisterre, with its western tip at 9 degrees 5 W and its eastern tip at 7 degrees 56 W. Areas between 7 degrees 30 W and 7 degrees 30 E. Andorra, Belgium, France, except for the absolutely easternmost part, in Alsace, INCL, Strasbourg and parts of Alps Maritimes, and except for Corsica, the very westernmost part of Germany, INCL. The cities of Saarbrücken, Düsseldorf, Cologne, Aachen, and Trier. The absolutely westernmost part of Italy, INCL. The cities of Aosta in Aosta Valley and Cuneo in Piedmont, Luxembourg, Monaco, Netherlands. The westernmost part of Norway, INCL. The cities of Bergen and Stavanger, mainland Spain, except for the westernmost part, Balearic Islands, and the African cities of Ceuta and Melilla. Gibraltar, the part of Switzerland west of Bern, also INCL. Cities such as Geneva, Lausanne, and Fribourg. Areas between 22 degrees 30 E and 37 degrees 30 E. The easternmost part of the Republic of Macedonia, including the city of Strumica. The easternmost part of Serbia, in the Pirot district, including the city of Pirot, and small easternmost parts of Bor district. The easternmost tips of Hungary and Slovakia, bordering to the north and south respectively the Ukrainian Transcarpathian Oblast, a bit to the east of Vásárosnámeny, Hungary, Uzhhorod, Ukraine line. The easternmost part of Poland, including the cities of Lublin and Białystok. The northeast of Sweden, in the Norrbotten province, including the cities of Kalix and Haparanda. The northeast of Norway, lying north of Finland, roughly coinciding with the county of Finnmark, for instance Vadsø, the capital of Finnmark, has a longitude of 29 degrees 49 E. Actually, the easternmost town in Norway, Vardø, lies at 30 degrees 51 E, which is so far east, so as to be east even of the central meridian of EET, i.e., east of Istanbul and Alexandria. The sun reaches its highest point at 10:56 The Norwegian-Russian border is the only place where CET borders Moscow time, resulting in a 2 hours time change for the passenger crossing that border. More so, there exists a tri-zone point at the Norway-Finland-Russia tripoint near Muotkavara. Mental experiment when looking at this map. Go to the westernmost point of the red area. This belongs to Russian jurisdiction, hence the time there is UTC +3. Then, take a northeastern direction. You will soon be crossing into Finnish territory, thus moving to the UTC +2 time zone. Continuing in that direction, you will eventually reach the Finland-Norway border and enter Norway, thus passing into the UTC +1 time zone. So, moving in a easterly direction, you will be moving from UTC +3 to UTC +2 to UTC +1.